Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. Today we're going to do a nice, gentle, full body yoga flow. So find just a little bit of space to move. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. So let's begin today just finding a nice comfy seat, ideally a position that allows you to just have a nice long spine, nice tall posture. So whatever that looks like for you, find your way there. Feel free to sit on a block or a pillow or something. But once you've got it, I want you to close your eyes and take a nice big inhale and lengthen your spine even more. And exhale, let it go. Nice big inhale and exhale. One more, the biggest breath you've taken all day. Inhale and exhale. Awesome, you guys. Just keeping your eyes closed, continuing to breathe however feels good. Letting your shoulders stay soft, falling away from the ears. But instead of letting your spine and your back kind of round, kind of slouch, just keep that nice, long spine. Just taking a few moments here to settle in, to slow down. And put any thoughts that might be on your mind off to the side. Relaxing through the jaw and that space between your eyebrows, your third eye. And just notice, is it really challenging for you to sit still right now? To keep those thoughts off to the side? Or maybe it's easy. Maybe you're diving right into this opening meditation. It doesn't matter too much. Just notice. And if you want to stay sitting nice and still a little longer, please do. And if you feel like you need to move a little bit, I'm going to move with you. So just bring your hands to the floor beside you. And take a nice big inhale. Reach your arms out wide, all the way above your head. Maybe interlacing the fingers, turning the palms to face up. Oh, nice big stretch for that upper body. Lean over to one side. And use an inhale to come up. And exhale over to the other side. And with an inhale, come back up. Exhale over. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice, you guys. Use an inhale to come back up. Maybe lift the chin, but keep your eyes closed. And exhale. Let your arms come back down to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you'd like. Let's take one more big inhale. And exhale. Awesome, you guys. If your eyes are still closed, you can start to open them up. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, set up a tabletop position. We're going to warm up the spine with a little cat and cow. So spread your fingers wide. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, maybe your chin. And exhale, round your spine. Push into your palms. Try and bring your chin towards your collarbone. Inhale, drop your belly, lifting the chest, chin. And exhale as you round. Awesome, you guys. Let's do one more full breath. Drop the belly as you inhale. Arch the back. And exhale, round the spine. Squeeze the tummy in. And inhale, coming back to a nice neutral spine, nice flat back. So tucking your toes underneath. We're going to lift on up into a downward facing dog. Taking a few moments here to continue to warm up the body. So if you want to pedal the feet a little bit or rock the hips side to side a little bit, maybe even shake your head yes, shake your head no, softening the back of the neck. And see if you can breathe just a little bit deeper. Nice job, you guys. Using an inhale, looking forwards between your hands. And exhale, walk your feet nice and slow up to the top of your mat. Let's pause in a forward fold so you can bring your feet about hip width apart. Bend the knees if it feels good. Let your arms dangle. Let your head be heavy. Create as much length through the back of your neck as you can. So instead of looking towards the floor, see if you can just shift the gaze between your legs. Maybe rocking side to side if the body wants you to do so. Or maybe being nice and still. And starting to find your center if you are moving a little bit. And we're going to use an inhale to come all the way up to standing. So maybe rolling up one vertebrae like a rag doll. Coming all the way up nice and slow. Letting your head be the last thing to get to the top. Once you do, take a nice big shoulder roll. Bringing your hands to your sides. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring your hands down and step back into your downward facing dog. So we're going to be moving nice and slow today, but we are going to be moving. It's a gentle flow. I want to bring some energy into our bodies, into the rest of our day, but also just be nice and gentle, if you will. So bringing your feet together, your big toes to touch if you haven't already. Use an inhale and start to lift your right foot up. That could be a little bit, that could be a lot. You could even try and stack the right hip. You could bend the knee. Whatever your three-legged dog looks like today is up to you. Whatever feels right for you in this moment. Let's take one more full breath with that right foot lifted. Inhale and exhale. Use an inhale to look forwards and an exhale to send your knee towards your chest and your foot between your hands, setting up a lunge. You could keep the back knee lifted if you want, but I'm going to lower mine down. Sinking into the hips, trying to find that left hip flexor. Hands can stay on the mat, or you can lift the chest. You could even reach out for crescent lunge. Spread those fingers wide if you're reaching up. Sink into those hips. Relax your shoulders. Breathe. One more inhale. And an exhale. Hands to the ground. Take an inhale, look forwards, tuck your back toes, and exhale. Step or walk your foot all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up. Reach it up. Look up. And exhale your hands through heart center to your sides. Option to add a shoulder roll. And an inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. You can start to bring your feet together when you're ready. And use an inhale to lift that left foot up a little, a lot, somewhere in between. Maybe stacking the hip. Maybe keeping the hips square. Again, whatever you want to do with your three-legged dog. Awesome job, you guys. One more full breath with that left foot lifted. And then use an inhale to look forward. And an exhale to send your foot all the way between your hands. Set up your lunge. Maybe drop that back knee, sinking into the hips. Option to lift the chest. Option for crescent lunge. Reach up. Inhale. Spread those fingers. Wake up those fingertips. Maybe look up. Awesome job, you guys. How do you feel today? One more inhale and exhale. Lower your hands down. Take an inhale looking forward and exhale. Bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale all the way up. Reach it up. Look up. Stand nice and tall. Maybe your toes want to lift. Maybe you want to spread them wide. One more big breath in. And exhale, bring your hands through heart center and all the way to your sides. We're just going to step our feet out nice and wide, like a wide squat. Turn your toes out, and I want you to bend your knees. You can just rest your hands on your quads. Do a little rock side to side. Think about this as a nice hip opener. A nice hip opener. So rock it out. Move if you want to move, or maybe you can't move much. You need to be nice and still. That's cool too. Just find a nice hip opener here in this wide squat. If you're able, I want you to turn your fingers to point down towards the floor and just rest them on your inner thighs, just on the inside of your knees here. And then we're going to drop one shoulder. Doesn't matter which shoulder. Drop one shoulder to the middle and then look in that direction. Nice, you guys. Switch side. A little twist. But you might also feel a little extra stretch the hips, and one more on each side. Maybe the chest is lowering down a bit. And switch, last one. So good, awesome, you guys. Use an inhale to come back. You can straighten your legs, and we're gonna find the top of our mat again. So feet together or hip width apart, roll the shoulders back and down, and inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring your hands to your mat. Step your feet back into downward facing dog. Awesome, you guys. So bring your feet about hip width apart here. We're going to use an inhale to come forwards into a plank. So you can stay in a full plank or you can join me in half plank. I'm going to bring my knees down. So we're going to take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, lower. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs. Lower your chest down. Start to find the top of your feet. And inhale. Lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep squeezing your elbows into your sides. A nice low cobra. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Let the chest rest down. Maybe tap your nose to the mat. Tuck your toes under and then just push yourself back up into your half plank. And exhale. Send the hips nice and high for your downward facing dog. Nice work, you guys. If you need child's pose, take it. If you want to pedal the feet, pedal the feet. Just breathe. Beautiful. If you're in down dog, walking your feet back together. Using an inhale, send that right foot up, a little, a lot. And exhale, just bring that foot forwards between our hands. All right, you guys, so we're going to drop our back knee. Okay, this class has taken a little turn. Something I didn't think we were going to do. We're going to set up half a warrior two. So I want you to drop your back knee, start to lift your upper body like you're coming into a lunge, and then you're just gonna have to swing that back foot behind you so your belly button and your upper body can face the left side. All right, so kind of like a half lunge, half a warrior two, bending into that front knee. This is a really good hip opener. All right, it can be a little bit deeper than a warrior two hip opener, but a little less strength building, if you will. So relax your shoulders. You can reach out if you want to pretend like you're in warrior two. We're feeling a whole lot of love for that back hip. I think you are. I am. Nice, you guys. Awesome job. So take one more inhale. And then exhale. We're just going to pivot. We're going to turn as gracefully as we can back to face the front. Nice. Tucking your back toes under. I want you to pick your knee up off the mat. All right. Now we're going to try warrior two, a full warrior two. So drop your back heel and start to lift your upper body. Might have been easier if I started here and then we did the half warrior after, but that's just how she goes sometimes. So the upper body is facing the left. Bend that front knee. Sink into those hips. Can you find that same hip opener that you might have just been getting? Add your arms if you want to. And we're almost done here. Let's take one more inhale. And an exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Let your back heel just spin up. And step your foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Reach it up. Look up. And exhale your hands through heart center to your sides. Option to add a shoulder roll. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step back into your down dog. You can stay here or take child's pose or come with me and inhale into a plank. I'm going to lower my knees for a half plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Let that chest find the ground, find the top of your feet. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and down for a low cobra. One more inhale and exhale. Tap your nose to the mat, tuck those toes under and inhale. Push up into your half plank. Exhale, down dog. Nice work, you guys. Our feet are coming back together. Inhale your left foot up. Exhale, bring it through. Lower that back knee. We're starting with our half warrior two. So lift your chest. You got to turn that back foot behind you. It's going to want to go that direction so that you can find that half warrior two. That front knee is shining forwards, pointing forwards. The belly button is shining to that right side. And you just kind of want to think about, you can pulse it a little bit. It's a very deep hip opener. So if it feels not so good, just don't go too far. You don't have to push into that, lean into that front knee. Add your arms if you want it. Awesome work, you guys. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Just spin that back leg as gracefully as you can. Tuck your toes under and lift the knee. Drop the heel down and start to lift the upper body back up into your full warrior two. Nice job, you guys. Sink into that front knee. See again, can you find that hip opener that you were getting in your half warrior? Breathe. Just one more inhale. And an exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Spin that back heel up. And step your foot all the way up to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to standing. Reach it up, look up. Exhale, hands through heart center to your sides. One last shoulder roll. And then inhale as you reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Take an inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, and bring your hands down and bend your knees at the same time all the way. And start to bring your hands behind you so that you can sit down and roll all the way onto your back. Maybe that was a graceful transition. Maybe it wasn't. All good. Rock side to side if it feels right. Hug your knees towards your chest. Give that low back a little massage. Nice job, you guys. So we're just going to bring our feet to the floor if they aren't already there. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat or pretty wide. And we're just going to let our knees fall over to the left. So your knees probably aren't falling all the way to the floor. I want you to keep the right hip touching the ground if you can. It's going to lift a little, but try to keep it down. If you want a little extra, you can put that left foot on top of your right knee. Just trying to find a stretch to that outer right quad, that outer right hip. A little something, something in that right side. And if you cross your legs, just let that foot come back down. And use an inhale, rock the legs back up. And we'll let them fall all the way to that right side, so as far as they want to fall. Option to rest the right foot on top this time. A little extra weight. See, my left hip is lifting a little bit. When I try to bring it back down, I get a nice stretch to that outer hip and that outer quad. And a little twist, a few little things. Awesome job, you guys. Let that go. Uncross the legs. Lift the knees back up. Do a little windshield wiper. Side to side with the legs. Awesome work, you guys. And you can start to let your legs come out nice and long. Making your way into shavasana. And spread your feet out nice and wide. Resting your arms at your sides, or maybe your hands are on your tummy. Just close your eyes. Take a nice big breath in and out. And as always, I encourage you guys to stay here for a few moments at least, or for as long as you have time for. I hope that you enjoyed the practice and have a good rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.